Alright, back with another GBL video. Let's check out this team here. We're featuring Probopass here. Probopass learning Spark, Rock Slide, and the new Zap Cannon, a hard-hitting electric move. You might know it from like Reggie Steel, right? So let's check it out. Paired with Sableye and Medicham, basically anti-double fighters in the back here. Absolute terrible lead here. Weak to counters, double weak to counters, double weak to fighters. We decided to save swap into the Sableye. The Sableye versus this Umbreon, terrible matchup. The Umbreon can still survive 2 returns. So this Umbreon is just a hard counter to the Sableye. They're probably never ever gonna shield. And so we just go for returns here. And yep, that return only does probably like 25%. So this is a safe swap that just hard counter. There's nothing we can do here. I wouldn't recommend shielding here unless you want to double shield to waste the time. And luckily we are able to survive enough foul plays to get into another return. This is just chip damage at this point. Like I said, it doesn't take it out. So that's a full farm down from that Umbreon. And unfortunately, we got to come in to our Probopass and tank probably at least 2 foul plays. At least. Here comes one. I mean, it kind of just barely tickles, so it's just chip damage. But once again, we know that they have the defense deoxys, and so we're gonna have to immediately switch. We probably should have switched out to Medicham just to get a head start in energy, because we know they're gonna come in with their deoxys. So here, do we think that this is gonna be their Thunderbolt here? They go for the Psycho Boost, and they're gonna dip. Okay, good for them. Unfortunate for us, this Dugong has the debuff move of the Icy Winds, but we had to take a Psycho Boost to the face, so a little bit unfortunate right there that all that damage was already done to us. It's probably going to be the Icy Wind bait because they're just trying to whittle us down as much as possible. So unfortunate right there. I had to shield it. I think the idea here is to double shield farm down, try to waste as much time so we can switch out, because we still have a switch that we can get to with the Probopass to kind of reset the buff, the debuff. We go for the Ice Punch bait here. They didn't fall for it because they don't have to shield anything. We're trying to catch a move right here, and it did not happen. So unfortunate for us, this is going to be GG's. This is going to be one of those games where we just had no play. They go for the Thunderbolt there, and they're just going to counter us down. We're just going to give ourselves an L already. So I like the spice. I like the Probopass learning that nuke move, Zap Cannon. But just unfortunate this time, it just didn't pan out. We ran into a really, really hard counter, and we just could never recover. The defense deoxys technically is good against the Probopass, and with energy, pretty good against the Medicham. So we just kind of ran into a bad situation. I don't really see a ton of defense deoxys right now, but maybe they'll start showing up more with the rise of Medicham. We're trying to fish for the flyers with the Probopass. We're trying to find Noctowl. We're trying to find the Alterias, stuff like that. Pelipper is always nice as well, okay? So this Pelipper is immediately going to switch out to... Oh, they're not going to switch out. Okay, now they switch. And now we go to our Medicham here to hard counter their Stunfisk. Here we're counting. This is potential Earthquake. We don't ever show the first one because if they bait us and we shield it, that's a really bad situation. Plus, we can survive an Earthquake, so no need to shield that first one. Here we're counting to 7 mud shots because they only need 7 mud shots to get to the second Earthquake. So this is Ice Punch. And they correctly did not shield because they know they could survive the Ice Punch. And they're banking that we don't have like Dynamic Punch. So there's the second Earthquake. We have to shield down to survive. We get a bunch of farm, which is nice. And we know that they have Pelipper coming in potentially, but they end up coming with the Jellicent. This Jellicent here took a Psychic to the face. We potentially could get to another Psychic if they allow us. And they do. The Jellicent knows potential Bubble Beam, Serve, Ice Beam, Shadow Ball as their charge move. So they have a ton of energy right now. Unfortunate for them, we do have the Sableye. They quick swap back into their Pelipper, and we are in a great situation here because we hard counter this. Excuse me, not hard counter, but we do a lot of fast move pressure with this Probopass because we have Spark and the Pelipper is double weak to Electric. Here we let the first one go because we believe we survive it. Indeed we do. They have double Weather Balls. That first Weather Ball gave us the information that we're not like that squishy, so we can survive another one. And we're looking for a potential little extra farm. We decided to take it out immediately because this Probopass is also good against the Jellicent here. So unfortunately for my opponent, they were ABA weak to this Probopass. We force out an energy charge move here. There's the Surf. This Surf should take it out. And now we just race to the foul play. We have a shield. This is GG's. So pretty good lineup for us right here. We had the amazing Probopass versus that Pelipper. Basically, ideally fishing out the Flyer. Perfectly aligned against the Pelipper. They save swap into their Stunfisk, but we had a counter to that. All right, next game here. So this team, we are fishing for like fighters because we are like double anti-fighters. So if we don't see the fighter in the front or we don't have an advantageous in beginning, we probably will switch. This one we do switch out to try to, you know, draw out their Flyer, which indeed is what happened. This Flyer here is pretty good against the Medicham. We do have an opportunity to win this if we get a Psychic. If they allow a Psychic to go through, we potentially could counter them plus Ice Punch them. So if we double shield. So you can see these counters kind of adding up here. We potentially could double shield here. Let's see. No double shield. We go for the Ice Punch here. They're probably going to shield. Okay. So we probably going to come in with the Probopass, right? It makes sense. We farm it down. And then probably going to have to switch back out again once that Dunsparce comes back. Because I don't think the Dunsparce is... I mean, it's kind of a core breaker between the Probopass and the Sableye because, oh, they'd immediately switch out into their counter user. So we decided to just go for the Zap Cannon here because this Probopass is pretty much useless. We did not get the debuff, so that's a little bit unfortunate right there. Because we got a little bit of an energy head start here, we have a good opportunity to flip this match right here. They decided to go for the drill runs. We're trying to throw an optimal timing here. We wait for them to use one fast move. We throw our charge move. This is, you know, 20-25% damage with the foul play. Here we're really trying to focus on throwing optimal timing. We need to optimize every single fast move. And once again, we somehow lagged there, and they are able to get their rollout. So that was a lag, and unfortunately for us, they were able to sneak in a move. But it looks like we CMP tied to this next move right here. If we take it out, that's a huge steal. We were not able to take it out there. Unfortunate that we had that one turn lag. Here we're just not able to outpace them here. So this is a loss right here. Maybe if we okay, they had the power up version too. So maybe if we do not lag there, right? It would have required them to used another fast move, and that was a potential swap opportunity for me. And then maybe we could have beat their backline, but unfortunate right there. I threw right when they had one fast move, but it just lagged. All right, Sableye versus the Probopass here. They decided to switch out, and I made a mistake. That was really bad. I switched out into the wrong Pokemon there. This definitely should have been Medicham. Medicham has a way better matchup against the Diggersby here. Just making my life so much harder going in with the Sableye. It's just bad. It's just bad. They switched out. We had the chance to counter swap, and we just made the wrong play there. Okay, so maybe if we show some earthquakes here. Unfortunately, they bait us, so this has just gone even worse. This is a winning situation for that Diggersby. We have no chance to win it. They go for the earthquake there, perfectly takes out this Sableye, and we are in a world of trouble here. We had a great opportunity to win the switch, and we kind of gave it away. So kudos to my opponent on basically baiting me on the Fire Punch and then getting the earthquake to take us out. That was like the most ideal situation for them. I just made a mistake. Even with this farm down, they have the Sableye. The Sableye is just too good against the rest of our team. This is going to be an L for sure. This is just no play. They don't have to shield any of this, and we're just trying to do chip damage at this point. Our only hope, because they do have Sableye and Diggersby, maybe they have a Pelipper to protect against the Diggersby. Like, that is maybe the only hope here, but that is not the case. So we're just going to give ourselves an L here. This is going to be a straight Focus Blast from them. We decided to go for the Zap Cannon. Maybe we get the debuff. It doesn't really matter because they have plenty of shields. And plus, even if it's debuffed, I bet you a Focus Blast debuffed would still take us out. I probably... okay, so they go for the Zap Cannon. I don't know if that's BM or not, but... that was kind of unnecessary. They basically could have just gone Focus Blast. Double Focus Blast would have been plenty, but here comes the Focus Blast. It's okay. In hindsight, let's think about it. If I had gone in with my Medicham versus their Diggersby and flipped that situation, they would have came in with their Sableye versus my Medicham, right? And then I would have, probably counter swapped. Maybe not counter swap immediately. Maybe just throw all the energy I have on my Medicham at the Sableye, and then probably sacrifice my Probopass, and then I would have had my Sableye versus their Reggie. That would have been interesting, depending on how much energy we had. But can't live in the past like that. So here we go. Let's see if we can get one last win. Honestly, this team is pretty solid. I like this team, even though we had 3 losses here. This is a great lead here versus this Seal, or Dugong, sorry. The Dugong potentially could no drill run, so we have to worry about that. Here we go for the Rock Slide. This Rock Slide is going to be super effective, and I'm hoping that they throw a drill run here so we don't get baited. Let's see what happens here. They go for the Icy Wind bait. Very nice by them. It does debuff us. So we know that they're they probably have drill run. They're probably gonna throw the drill run after this. Because we got debuffed, they probably realize that they don't have to shield, and we have a decision to make. Are we gonna shield here, or are we going to allow this to get through? We correctly shielded a drill run here. We go for the one fast move, and then we throw the move just for a little bit more optimal timing. We take it out. Okay, so we know that we are anti-double fighters in the back, so we immediately switch out. Here we have an opportunity to flip the script a little bit. Let's see what move they have. Is this Thunder? This is Power Whip. So Power Whip is the preferred move, so we wait for them to use one fast move, then we throw the move for optimal timing. We're trying to get to another foul play before they get to another Power Whip here. And we throw the move. They definitely have a power whip, so they're probably saving up for 2 power whips. They're probably gonna shield here. Yep. And then let's see if we can oh, we get to the foul play here. I think they lost track of energy because of like our random timing. And also, we probably won CMP right there. Huge steal right there. We were able to flip that game there. They should have been able to take us out, to be honest. And then here we have an opportunity to just go Psychics here. Let's see what move they have. Do they have the Psychic or do they have... Oh, they have Power Up. So this either means that they have Power Up and Ice Punch or they have Power Up and Psychic. We go for the first Psychic here. Huge damage. And all we have to do now is get to an Ice Punch. And let's see if they go for the Psychic here. If they don't go for the Psychic, they never have the Psychic. Power Up Punch. So they probably have Power Up Punch with Ice Punch there, helping us clutch this last game here. The Sableye saved us here. Let us know what you think about this team. Are you going to be using Probopass? Let us know in the comments below.